people, what's good? Friday at the gym then, about to go in and hit a possible chest session. The reason that I say possible, if you didn't check out my Tuesday shoulder session, you would have seen that I had a major injury whilst dumbbell shoulder pressing. At the end of the video, you can see me have a massive strain and dump the weight behind me. I thought it was a lot worse than what it was. I actually thought that I pulled the muscle, but luckily Wednesday rested it, done a bit of cardio. Yesterday managed to come and hit an ab session. If you didn't check out that video, be sure to go and check that one out. And then I actually managed to finish off with some deadlifts and I felt fine. However, the shoulder is still a little bit hit or miss. So I'm going to go in there, test the waters with a chest session, see whether or not the shoulder plays ball. And if it does, then hopefully we'll just do a slow recovery on a shoulder session next week on the Tuesday. But other than that, if you are new around here or do find yourself coming back on a regular and you're not subscribed, then be sure to go down and smash that subscribe button and make sure you click the bell notification to be notified for when I upload. Go and check out all the links that are down in the description, whether or not it's my coaching program or it's clothing or supplements. You can use your boy's code in the checkout. All the brands that are affiliated with myself are down below, so be sure to go and check them out and support your boy. You can use my code, get yourself some money off, and yeah, as I said, chest session. Hopefully, if it does play ball, we can hit some decent numbers, not going too crazy as it is a solo session, or we will mix it up and see what else we will do. But let's get in there and let's get the session going. Let's get it.
So yeah, some people kicking things off, done a couple of warm-up sets, a couple more than what we normally would do, but the shoulder as of yet is playing ball. So you join me here for my first working set of 84 kilos. Here, just making sure that we're going for the wider grip variation, just to get more of a deeper stretch actually in the center of the chest. And again, making sure that as we hold that contraction, making sure that we're really targeting the center of the chest. Here, possibly might go up a little bit from our top set, but here, just making sure that we're pushing the failure. Again, in and around that 8 to 12-ish rep range. But yeah, nice slow, controlled, slowing down that negative, making sure that we get that time under tension for the actual stretch in the chest. So let's lock in, let's get it. And now then, jumping up from our top set, after 2 sets of 84, you now join me with 98 kilos. Here, shoulder feels fine. Knee sleeves, elbow sleeves on, sorry, just to promote blood flow actually into the elbows and just help support the arms a little bit more. Again, just making sure that during the warm-up sets, we're going for more reps. As we hit the top set, making sure that we're pushing the failure. Intensity will be the same, but the number of reps will drop as we begin to fatigue. But here, let's lock in 98 kilos. Let's get it. Come on. Now then, moving on to an incline chest press here, more of an emphasis on the upper part of the pec. So again, making sure that as we introduce a new muscle group, making sure that again we go through blood flow. Here, you join me with 77 kilos, really slow time under tension reps. Again, just making sure that we control that negative, getting a nice deep stretch across the top of the chest, and then again making sure that we hold the contraction at the top just for a split second. So let's lock in 77 kilos. Let's get it. So now then, moving on to the main lift here, flat barbell bench press. Last couple of weeks, as you see, I managed to hit what was meant to be a block for the end of this month, which was 100 kilos for a triple. Only 3 sessions ago, managed to hit 100 kilos just for 1 rep, which was my all-time PR. And now we are moving on to a block. Obviously, because of the shoulder injury on Tuesday, we are just going to take the jumps a little bit more reserved, making sure that we're not fatiguing ourselves too much and not pushing it too crazy until we're actually up to the working sets. So here, you join me with 30 kilos aside. Again, just making sure here with the 80 kilos on the bar that we just make sure that we feel nice and good before we jump up. And then, yeah, we'll take it as we go. But let's lock in 80 kilos. Let's get it. So now then, jumping up to the almighty 2 plates aside, 100 kilos on the bar. Last week, we managed to hit an all-time PR of 110, 120 kilos. I will double check, but I'm almost certain we did hit 100 kilos for the triple. I know that for a fact. So here, just building off the back of that, depending on if the shoulder plays ball, hopefully we can reenact that and maybe push for another rep as well. So going for 4 today. But let's not talk too much. Let's lock in 100 kilos and let's see how it moves. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boom. Boom. So, bang, managed to hit 4 reps of 100 kilos. We're improving every week. What can I say? Can't be happier. And just look back on the footage from last week and we managed to hit 110 kilos. It was a 5 kilo plate either side. So 110 kilos for a PR. So shoulders playing ball. So we are going to jump up to 115 kilos. Extra 2.5 kilo plate on the side. Will it move? I hope so. If not, no spotter. I'm the only one in there. So we'll have to dump the weight. But let's be optimistic. I feel really good. And the adrenaline is pumping after that 100 kilos for 4. So, yeah, what can I say? Let's lock in 115 kilos. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. So now then, moving on to some accessory pump work. Here, you join me with the first superset to finish the session off. Some dumbbell flies straight into some dumbbell crossbodies. Here, for those of you that don't know what a crossbody is, it's basically where you go across the center of the chest, similar to a dumbbell front raise, but just going more towards the opposite pec. Here, making sure that we really flex the wrist towards the ceiling to make sure that we're activating the pec. Real nice contraction in the center of the chest and dropping the ego. So 14 kilos is what we're going for. So let's lock in and let's finish the session nice and strong. Let's get it. Oh. And finally, finishing off the session with the second superset. Again, just going for more volume as we finish the set. Here, just doing some volume pump work. Here, you join me with a close grip trap bar with 20 kilos aside on, straight into some incline press ups. I forgot what they were called there then. Incline press ups. Here, tempo reps, won't be going those time on tension reps. This is just to get the pump, the blood flowing into the chest, get a crazy pump in just to finish off the chest session nice and strong. Probably aim, again for volume, more around the 15 to 20-ish rep range, but just remembering that it will be 2 times speed to what we're normally used to. So yeah, let's lock in, let's finish the session nice and strong. Let's get it. Done.